My name is Alexie Pereyra. I am a senior or rising senior at the College of Worcester. That's in Worcester, Ohio. I am a women's gender and sexuality studies major, and right now I am working on something at ILiADS that's going to eventually be my independent study project for my senior year. And how I got into digital humanities. I actually didn't know that digital humanities was a word until I came to ILiADS the first day at the conference. So I sat down and I was extremely overwhelmed because I had no idea what was going on, and I assumed that everybody else did. But it's been really cool because I knew that I wanted to do something with my independent study that involved more digital stuff, and I knew I wanted to make a game. And I had no experience as a WIGS major. So it was really cool to be able to have this opportunity to come here and learn so much from experts that are just at your fingertips. So.
Awesome. Can you talk a little bit more about the project?
Yeah.
Maybe, what it was or what you're planning for it to be, and if you've had any new ideas arise because of ILiADS.
So originally, I was very interested in the subject of sexual assault prevention or sexual assault narratives. I had before wanted to do something with policy change, but I went to a talk by Katie Newton and a few other people from the library and tech department, and I started getting really excited about the concept of making a game for students to play at colleges. And the idea is basically to follow the narratives of survivors of sexual assault through this gameplay, and to have it not necessarily depict any sort of violent graphic images, but to show the day-to-day stuff that these people have gone through, how their lives have, change and progress, this kind of roller coaster like pattern, and just bringing to light what goes on to people who are otherwise just not really present in those conversations. I think I didn't really know that I wanted to do that until I started working with my team at ILiADS. I originally wanted to do some sort of like educational sexual prevention online simulation thing with a teach-in. And as I've gotten to play around with virtual reality with Greg Lord and got to play around with some of the audio tech with Brett Olson, I was getting really excited about all of the possibilities that this game could have. Yeah.
So what do you think some of the advantages of being in this community are? You said that you started out feeling pretty overwhelmed, just not on the same page as everyone else. Has that changed? Do you feel more comfortable here?
So I definitely feel more comfortable after talking to some of the undergraduate students and their experiences, and so happy to know that I was not the only one who felt the same way. I felt kind of awkward because I was this women's gender and sexuality studies major and had absolutely no tech experience. But I'd have to say that the people here, the experts, and the people on my team just are wonderful. They make every day here so amazing. I'm really happy to have them with me here. And people are so patient as well. Greg Lord and Brett Olson have been a huge help with the digital humanities. I think also the fact that everybody is so excited here has really made me feel like I'm welcome. I feel like I play an important part of the team because it's digital humanities. It's not just digital and tech stuff. It's incorporating both of those together. So you really do feel like a team player and you're valued. Yeah.
So does the College of Worcester have kind of DH infrastructure in place? I know that you're not in a very DH heavy department. Maybe.
Yeah.
But do you think you could kind of go back to your campus and take some things with you and work them into your curriculum?
Yeah, so definitely, I mean, the tech presence at Worcester, from what I understand, because I am not really involved in that, or I haven't been, there are people trying to get more accessibility to the tech department to students who maybe want to explore that but feel intimidated, or there are also classes that are generally more conservative, like let's read the textbook or maybe go through this PowerPoint, and they really want to help the professors introduce more digital stuff to their curriculum, maybe some group projects or something. And I think that want to incorporate that and that gentle and slow introduction to the digital side of their major or their field can be extremely beneficial and super awesome in terms of creating collaborative, independent study projects. I think that everybody in the digital and tech department is super excited for these types of projects. I really feel that they, while they're not a huge team, they have a presence in the fact that, in the sense that they want to really help students come to digital humanities, if that makes sense.
So, I guess, where do you go from here? Like, with your project, with your interest in DH, are there things that you're, that you never thought you'd be interested in, but that you now want to maybe spend a little bit more time exploring?
Yeah, definitely. I think I was never interested in stepping into the computer science realm at all because I was always horrible at math, and it never even occurred to me that that's something that I could be interested in. But because it's it's a huge subject and it's so broad, just like every subject, so finding a way to connect it to something that I'm passionate about has really changed my mind about that. I'm just really excited about this project. I feel like this project that I'm working on has so many opportunities to branch out and become even bigger, or leave something for other people to work on, and there's more space for collaboration. So I definitely want to see where this takes me over the next year, and I would love to be, I'm open to the idea of continuing DH for sure. Yeah.
So about ILiADS, like, where would you want to see ILiADS go? Are there things that you really want to, like, that you appreciated, that you really want to see continue?
Yeah.
As an undergrad especially, have you felt represented and heard?
Yeah. So I think ILiADS is definitely important. I think it's a very important program. I feel that the way that it's set up and with the different sessions to teach about different, software things to use or have discussions about just where ILiAD is going in the future. It's great. They're like good brainstorming sessions. I think as time goes on and as long as it's kept alive, it can become an even more productive program in the sense that more people will know about it. They might come here knowing like kind of what they want to do and being able to get even more out of the experience. I am so happy that I got to come here to ILiADS because when I think about the progression of my project, if I had just started at Worcester without any of this knowledge whatsoever, or without the great help that I've gotten from experts and the people on my team, it would look a lot different. It would be very difficult for me to kind of start out. That the thing that I love about ILiADS the most, I think, is the collaboration. that is really emphasized. WIGS can be a collaboration major, definitely, but like a lot of other subjects, it's write your research paper, do your research, is kind of what I've gotten out of it from my classes. So the fact that I was, first of all, valued here for what I know, but then also given the opportunity to learn from others and create this awesome, what came as just a tiny little idea to now something tangible that we can show people, is fantastic. I really want to see other people get that opportunity. I think it should be really available to a lot of students because they would love it.